Mr. Legend, good evening.
Mr. Mayor?
I must say, the entire town is once again in your debt.
It is?
Oh, yes, very much so. Very exciting. In fact, we're bringing in an operatic tenor from Denver for the occasion. An Italian fella.
Am I missing something here?
The Custers. General George Armstrong Custer and his lovely wife Elizabeth, right here in Sheridan tomorrow. I would expect you'd like to say a few words after I'm through with the official greeting.
Chamberlain, General Custer is not coming to Sheridan. Even if he were, I don't think he'd want a lot of hoopla.
But it was in the paper.
General Custer is going to visit Fort Hanson, unofficially. I'm meeting with his lovely wife, Libby, unofficially. She's an old friend. Sorry to disappoint, Mayor.
The town council has ordered a plaque. It was a unanimous vote, even Hiram Bigelow by proxy, and he passed away last year during Lent.
You have a dead man on a city council?
It's more of an honorary thing. Mr. Legend, it would be such a shame if the Custers did not come to town. The ladies of the War Widows League have created an interpretive dance especially for the occasion.
Oh.
It's
Sorry, Mayor. No.
It's based on the Battle of Gettysburg.
No.
The cavalry fight. Custer was there, you know.
I don't care. Interpret dance. It's worse than ballet.
Why can't people understand a man needs his privacy? That he wants to be alone. Of course, that gets kind of lonely once in a while.
Good evening, Ernest.
Good night, Alex.
What should I do here? What should I do? What should I do? Should I pull the trigger and blow his celebrated thoughts all over the carpet? Or should I wait and do it later when he's least expecting it? Maybe make him cower in front of his admiring audience.
I say we wait.
Yes. Well. When I knew you, you were just plain old Ernest Pratt. But now, you're the great, whoa, Nicodemus Legend.
Oh, we've met before. It's funny, I usually wouldn't forget a breath like that.
No, we haven't actually met. But I know you, and you know me.
Oh, a riddle. Is this some new parlor game, or...?
The game I've come to play with you, Mr. Pratt, is a game of humiliation. I will humiliate you just as you humiliated me.
So you humiliated him.
That's the word he used.
Well, try and think of all the people in the past that you've humiliated, unless it's too large a pool of candidates.
Well, there was Coach Fesmer.
Coach Fesmer.
My football coach at Rutgers College. Final game senior year. Scored a touchdown in the last minute of play.
Why would that upset him?
Scored for Princeton. Ran the wrong way.
Oh, well, I'm sure he wouldn't have come to Colorado just for revenge.
I don't know. Last time I saw him, he was not a happy man. I was looking over my shoulder at the time.
Well, perhaps your intruder was an angry husband.
Ramos, Ernest Pratt has a moral code all his own. It's about as wide as the Mississippi compared to legends. But if I know a woman is married...
What if you don't know?
Well, that falls on my side of the river, don't you think?
Come, come. Handle the door. Come, come. We mustn't leave General Custer and his wife waiting.
He said we know each other, but we've never met. If I didn't know a woman was married, I certainly would know the husband, would I?
Well, that certainly rules out Coach Fesmer.
Oh, he will come for me one day, I know it. He will come.
I think you'll like Ernest.
Yeah, you say that about all your ex-beaux.
He is not an ex-beau.
You say that about all your ex-beaux.
He is a friend of the family. I think that he could help us with our cause if he wrote about your trip to Washington. His publisher is a very important Democrat.
I'm a very important Democrat. I am, soon to be even more important.
Yeah.
You make a lovely first lady, Libby.
I wish that I could see as bright a future as you do, Audie.
The scoundrels in the War Department got you afraid, do they?
It's just we're fighting on a very different battlefield this time.
But the key is to make the enemy fight your fight, and the field of battle doesn't change that. You'll see. When Congress learns that our War Department is endangering the lives of its own troops, then... Whoa, whoa, whoa!
I didn't expect to see you until we got to the fort.
Well, modern transportation, you know. Oh, Libby, the last time I saw you, well...
Ernest.
You look beautiful.
I'm not sure about this.
It works with the genre.
George Custer.
Janos Christoph Bartok. I've been looking forward to meeting you so that I might illuminate the military applications of the Bartok steam-powered land locomotive.
Professor?
Audie, this is Ernest Pratt, the one I've been telling you about.
I understand you're a writer of some repute. Libby says you were a reporter.
That was some time ago, yes.
And now you're writing dime novels.
And you're killing Indians.
Steam-powered, Professor? Like the railroad?
Yes. Allow me to show you. Limelight for traveling at night. Chain drive steering, fore and aft communications. Pneumatic tires, kerosene burner, and some security devices that my associate Vitzli Lopochli Ramos and I have been working on.
An Indian associate?
Yes, General. A Mexican national.
Ah, then we are not at war with you, sir.
For the present.
Right here. All right, at ease. Company, attention!
Welcome to Fort Hanson.
At ease, Sergeant Major. Good to see you, Miles.
General Endicott Whipple of the U.S. War Department. I believe you know Captain Bragg.
I didn't expect anyone from Washington to greet me, sir.
News of your personal tour of the western forts reached the administration several days ago. Ah, the famous author, Ernest Pratt. I enjoy the legend books, sir. I read in the Post newspaper about your reunion with Mrs. Custer. May I inquire, is that the sole purpose of your visits?
Well, I haven't come to enlist, if that's what you mean.
What he means is he's worried you're going to write about my investigation into the treachery of the Post traders, which he is.
I am?
I'm afraid you'll find that a dull subject.
Well, I don't agree.
Seems quite interesting at the moment.
Will the general and his wife join me in the captain's quarters for dinner?
I have other plans, Whipple. I'm afraid Sergeant Major McKinney has already invited us to dine with him in the non-commissioned officers' mess.
Good day.
Sergeant Major, you may dismiss the troops.
Company dismissed.
Would you mind telling me what you just dragged me into?
Oh, it's nothing for you to worry about.
I would like Ernest and his friends to join us for supper. I think they should see the problem themselves.
Ma'am, I'm sorry to say the problem might not be so obvious at supper.
This is some of the best corn-fed beef I've had since we left Michigan.
Our rations suddenly got a lot better. Usually it's tinted sawdust for coffee and tea, chalked flour, watered vinegar and oil, and half-rotten, maggot-ridden horse meat for beef. This is the War Department show for company.
We should visit more often.
Well, I don't understand. Are these not the officers' rations?
No, these are our rations, all right. They're usually sold by the post traders for profit.
With the blessings of the War Department.
And Mr. Whipple permits this.
Permits it. Gets rich from it. The War Department is riddled with corruption. Our troops starve, and the Republicans continue to profit from it.
If the general and his guests will indulge me, we have another problem. Perhaps more serious?
Useless.
Shell casings are cheap copper.
May I?
After only a few rounds, the chamber heats up, melts the casing, jams the weapon.
Except as a club, this rifle's useless.
It should be a brass casing. The War Department should know better.
They know, they don't care. They're sending our soldiers in to fight an enemy that's better armed and in some cases better mounted. Not exactly an ideal way to boost morale and recruitment.
Yes, I understand.
And I imagine this is only your loudest piece of evidence.
Well, they have the voice of George Armstrong Custer. What could be louder than that?
General, that committee is going to want hard evidence, and except for cheap ammo, you don't seem to have any.
Now. Is this the journalist or the dime novelist consulting me in this matter?
Take your pick.
Well, I've been advised and consulted my entire career, but I do believe this is the first time an imaginary character's ever told me what to do. You wouldn't be starting to believe your own fiction now, would you, Mr. Pratt?
No more than you'd be believing yours if you went to Washington armed with hearsay and your wonderful charisma.
What you mean to say is ego, perhaps, is it?
An editorial choice, General.
Ernest, take me for a walk.
Well, tell me more about your research.
He's not an easy man to like, Libby.
I know. Can you understand that he might be an easier man to love? He writes me every day. These long, wonderful love letters. No matter where he is, even if it's the night before a battle. It's more than that. You know, he's larger than life. He truly believes he's invulnerable, you know?
That kind of belief can get you into some serious trouble.
It's never failed him. Sometimes I think it's that belief in himself that leads him to victory every time.
Rampaging Comanches in the Badlands is one thing, but Republicans? In my reporter days, I saw enough Washington politics to last a lifetime.
It's a noble cause, Ernest. These men are risking their careers because they believe in Audie.
They won't just take his word, Lib, no matter how many medals he shines at them.
Well, that's the real reason that I asked you to meet us.
So this isn't just a reunion.
I know it's awful to exploit an old friendship, but if there's any of the reporter spirit left in your soul...
Well, the soul of Ernest Pratt is in some question these days. But maybe Nicodemus Legend can find a way to help.
I'd be forever grateful. I really fear for him this time. Thank you.
Nicodemus Legend doesn't smoke. Do you know why you're still alive, Mr. Pratt?
Clean living?
You're still alive because I didn't want to get blood on Mrs. Custer's dress.
Very thoughtful.
Oh, and you once called me brainless.
But never to your face, since we've never met.
No. You still don't know who I am, do you? Obviously. I didn't mean as much to you as you did to me.
Well, if it's any consolation, you mean a lot to me right now.
Now, come on, Mr. Pratt, come on. Put the pieces together. Someone from your past, someone with cold revenge on his mind, and somehow it's all connected with General George Armstrong Custer.
Custer? What part does he play in this?
The lead. But don't you worry. Your audience will be sure to remember what happens to you as well.
So it would seem as if your mystery visitor has become concerned with General Custer as well as with you.
That's what he said.
Well, certainly the General has no shortage of enemies in this world.
Well, blowing the whistle on the War Department is not designed to make friends.
You know, Ernest, I was thinking that maybe the villain is someone you have humiliated or called brainless in one of your books. Jesse James, for instance.
No. My Kansas distributor told me that Jesse bought 100 copies of Legend and the Guns of Brothers.
Really?
Passed them out to all his friends. Outlaws love to see their name in print, you know.
Here he comes.
"9 o'clock, on the dot, just as McKinney said. Let us not let this moment pass without fully appreciating what it represents in the annals of science.
We're stealing evidence for Custer.
No. We are intercepting a private wire communication. This has never been done before.
Yes. Well, the minute the government knows you're doing it, they'll make it illegal. You know that.
Marvelous, isn't it?
What is it?
Evidence, General. The kind of hard evidence you're going to need to make your case in Washington.
A complete record of the sale of army goods to a civilian firm in Kansas.
How did you get it?
Sergeant McKinney told us of a War Department agent by the name of Endicott Whipple and how he went to the trading post every night at 9. It was easy to assume that he was making arrangements for the disposition on a daily basis of fresh fruits and vegetables and meats that could spoil.
We can transcribe the entire conversation for you back at our compound.
Then you can take a coach to Denver and plenty of time to catch your train.
And combined with your testimony, this should cinch it. Right now I'm working on an electric coach, which I believe will be far more efficient if I could only get the batteries down to size.
Well, what size are they now?
They're bigger than the entire carriage itself, but I'm working on it. This is not natural. Everybody, put your masks on. Put the Baltic Air Conservancy masks on. Remo, gas. Congratulations! When inhaled, it is fast-acting, noxious, slightly irritating to the mucous membranes, but not dangerous.
What do you call it?
Bartok's weeping gas.
I wasn't aware there were any hospitals in the area.
Well, there weren't. Maybe they converted.
All Indians are hostile, gentlemen. Present company excluded, of course. Ramos? Obviously, the local tribe heard that the West's greatest Indian fighter is in town and felt obliged to take advantage of the occasion.
This appears to be a Cheyenne arrow. Wouldn't you agree, General?
Quite right, Ramos.
At last report, the nearest Cheyenne raiding parties were in Dakota territory, hundreds of miles north.
They've come a long way to get you.
They always do.
General, I will concede that you are a highly qualified potential victim, but I think something else is happening here. Janos, show our friends some of that famous Hungarian hospitality while I conduct a little raid of my own.
That concludes this segment of our program. Our next show will commence in 1 hour and will feature a precision bow and arrow demonstration and a medley of genuine Cherokee harvest songs.
Ah. Standing Beaver.
The great Nicodemus legend. Profitable author and adventurer.
Good to see you again, Dancing Wolf. I need some information.
Certainly. Let us smoke on it.
As you may know, General Custer is in the area.
What kind of an Indian would I be if I didn't know that? I understand he was attacked on the way back from the fort.
What else do you know?
I know my receipts are down 25% from last year.
Here we go.
When I came to you in the spring and asked to be included only in a modest way among the attractions you were offering to tourists, would you see me? No. In the fall, when I suggested that an Arikara hunting dance might add some color and authenticity to your lecture in Denver, would you have anything to do with me? No. You ignored the Indian and his needs, thinking only of your own pockets.
Beaver, I don't control the legend business. My publisher does. My face, his profits. That's the way it is. What do you want?
4 shows a week in front of the Legend Souvenir headquarters in town.
Not my store.
You are not without influence. All right. 3 shows a week and I'll throw in an Apache fire dance with authentic masks.
Authentic?
Of course. You do not think I would demean the great traditions of our native peoples. All right. What can I do for you?
The Indians who attacked us. Who were they? What'd they want?
General Custer does not lack enemies among my people, but it would not be wise to attack him within the crow's view of an army fort.
You're saying they weren't Indians?
A strange white man, as recently as 1 week ago, was seeking a dozen Indian ponies from the Arapaho.
Anybody get a name on him?
No. The one who told me called him Eagle with Golden Eye.
Golden Eye?
Mm-hmm.
Golden Eye. You know, I wrote an article some time back about a fellow who worked at the War Department. Had a bad light. Wonder. Well, thanks for everything, Standing Beaver. Gotta go.
Don't forget, 3 shows.
Free. Authentic.
I'm sure it had to be on that page. That man was in my room.
You know, perhaps they just fell out.
No. My mother assembled this book. Nothing would just fall out. Trust me. Now, if I'm right, It was a funny article about a small-time rogue. Worked for the War Department, I believe.
Funny? This man doesn't sound funny.
Yes. Well, he was caught in a bungled burglary of a senator's office. But the break-in was so ineptly executed that I wrote the whole thing for humor. Sometime later, he lost an eye in a barroom brawl. Wore patch in those days. Evidently, he's garnered a taste for gold.
So you did humiliate him, just as he said.
Well, I can't remember everything I wrote about him.
And you can't remember his name?
That's why people keep scrapbooks, to remind them of details that fade with the time.
These articles are all around 1869.
Boo. Bad year for me. February, March, I don't recall at all. I was working for the Examiner at the time, living at the Alhambra with a cultivated woman from Baltimore, name of Elvira. She was Romanian, or so she said. She had a little tattoo on the inside of her right. Of course, that's another story altogether.
Apparently not all details fade with time.
Yes, well, some details are a bit more distinct than others.
Aha! Just as I suspected. The article has been pressing against the opposite page for many years now. And with a little examination and a little hocus pocus, I was able to produce this.
Flint Ridge Cane, Mr. Whipple. Flint Ridge Cane.
The name means nothing to me.
He was employed by you at the War Department some time back, and believe me, he's not an easy man to forget.
That was almost 10 years ago. He could be dead or in prison. I have no idea where he might be today.
I do. He's here, and he's a threat to General Custer.
Are you suggesting that the War Department is somehow responsible for the Indian attack on General Custer?
Yes.
I categorically deny that charge.
Oh, save it. I can tie Kane to the attack, and I'm sure without much trouble, you to him.
I assure you, you're mistaken.
Good. I hope I am. Because if anything happens to Custer or his wife on the way to Washington, a train wreck, fall from a horse, a severe head cold, anything at all, and I'll be back.
I told you to leave him out of this.
It was too good an opportunity to waste. Killing Custer for you while I get the satisfaction of watching the famed Nicodemus legend look on helplessly in disgrace.
Well, you can forget about them both now. You're finished. Terminated. Do you understand?
Oh, I love a challenge, Mr. Whipple. From this point forward, this will be personal.
Mr. Kane, there is a time to cut your losses.
Really think so? Maybe you're right. Since you're the only one in the War Department who knows what I've been doing, perhaps you're the loss that I should cut.
Thank you. Good job. Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, you have yourself a lovely town here.
Thank you, General. If you and Mrs. Custer are contemplating retirement, I'd like to show you our new Riverview Deluxe home site.
Thank you. You should get Legend a theme song, my boy. Works well for me. Ladies and gentlemen,
I begin my long journey east, armed with the knowledge that our cause is just and the evidence does not lie. I promise you that I will win this battle for the men of the United States Army and make the Republicans run for cover.
Sounds like a man running for office to me.
But let me take a moment to thank all of my associates who made it possible to gather this evidence. Professor Bartok, whose brilliant research I plan to champion with the military. And gifted Indian associate Ramos. And of course your own Nicodemus Legend, who has proven himself a true hero to me.
That's his way of saying thank you.
Oh.
This is mine.
We'll be overhead to keep an eye on you until you get to Denver.
Everything is clear as far as the eyeglasses can see.
He could, too, you know.
Could what?
Become president.
Oh, no, I don't think so.
Is that your professional clairvoyant opinion, Professor?
Well, he's a Democrat, you know. You don't have to be a clairvoyant to know that the Democrats don't have a chance in Hades to win the election this year. Oh, look! They're waving. Here, take a look.
It's him.
It's who?
He's there. Driving the coach. The patch. I saw his patch. Get this thing down.
Well, it's...
Get down!
There's no time. There's no time to get it down. Make it go that way.
Is there a problem?
Apparently there is.
All right. Don't try to be perfect. Right. And don't try to get into the driver's seat. But if you get close to the roof...
Professor! I've done this before. Remember me?
Yes. right full rudder.
Goodbye, Mr. Pratt.
Take him!
Tell Mr. Pratt I'll see him again.
No sign of him, General. We searched the entire area.
But then the body must be in a ravine or a crevice. No one could survive such a fall.
My orders are to accompany the General the rest of the way to Denver.
Well, looks like the War Department wants you to feel safe.
You know, I could use one of those Bartok inflatables on my campaign against the Sioux and Cheyenne this summer. You boys wouldn't want to come along with me now, would you?
Oh, no, thank you very much. Nice invitation.
Are you sure?
Thank you. It was very kind of you. But
It'll be a magnificent victory. It'll make a good book, Ernest.
Indian Wars, the entire Sioux Nation. I just get in the way.
after this battle, I'm sure your name will live throughout history. I'm clairvoyant, you know.
Well, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Yeah.
Were you just being polite, or do you really think that?
Oh, no, I do. I really do.
Lucky fella, that Custer. Some people always seem to be in the right place at the right time. You know?
Well, shall we?